Okay, so session 3. Unfortunately, the last session I recorded, well, I streamed it instead to YouTube, and I came to the critical understanding after watching it back with my partner, my lovely wife, that apparently my Wi-Fi was giving tons of package loss, so it's a laggy ass mess. Oh, that's fine. It happens. We move on. I got to level 13, which is nice. We'll see if I can move forward in the story. Currently, the music is muted because I jumped onto Penelope. I've got E button to mute the music, but I'm going to get it kicked back on. It's late. It's 11:28 p.m. right now. Doing a late night run. Figured I'd record a little while. It's a holiday weekend, 3-day weekend, so no work tomorrow. That'd be nice. I have the button set up on here. Do that. Some config sound. Hotkeys. Home thing. Right thing. Where they are. Oh, that's a separate thing. Be useful. System. I've had this sound mute button for the longest time on my main. I've forgotten where it is. Pretty sure it's system. Through screenshots, toggles, HUDs. Mute master volume. I think this is it. I think that's it. Yep, there it is. Perfect. All right, we're back to it. Okay, so we've got... Where is this quest? Oh, okay. Let's check out where this quest is. Oh, it's out near Camp Drybone. Okay. So I think we are going to work on the Blackbird. We're going to work on the main storyline quest right now. I'm going to grab a porter and ride my little skinny butt all the way out there. Ooh, the Blackbrush. Take about a minute. Currently, I think the plan is still... We're going to get myself to 13, to 15, get through the storyline, and see what we can't do about, you know, getting things going. I'll lower the volume down just a touch. There we go. Okay. That's a little better. Felt like it was a little loud. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get myself to 15 or so. I think is probably when this quest line will stop, because currently we're at 9. And we'll kind of go from there. I'm wondering what level I'm gonna be by the time I get there, since I'm doing all the side quests. Alright. Some old ways are best.
Looking to help out at the station? For you? Well then, how about hunting some hammerbeaks? We're receiving an order from Esteban's luminaries for some single ingots. They need to make the ceremonial silverware, or so I'm told. However, we've been instructed to refine the ore by melting it into a furnace lined with layered bone ash. since we don't normally smell silver anyway, I've long neglected to restock our stores of hammerbeak ribs. Alas, there's more than time to order more. There's no more time to order more, really. If you would slay a few of these fiends and take their bones to Belgard in my stead, I'd be forever grateful.
I was told I should do more weird voices. But we'll see. I think Lalafells are all very cutesy, but normal. So, like, you know.
Talking with like little voice or like I think that's good go.
You know, like, or I can't really do like, you know, that kind of thing.
Altruistic adventurer. Hoping we dump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news certainly reached my ears, and I'm eager to share. May I? Rumor has it that there is a vast untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildil. But that's not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving into the claim. The fellow's name is Warbiston, and he's very, very ambitious for a young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Senkrum. Of course, their mages only concern these opinions of the most wealthy when drafting law in Ul'dah, but if you have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay the Sultan's ransom. One voice which is inevitably heard belongs to Lord Leitoro. He has long lavished guild upon the Thaumaturges, and some claim he devises new laws with express iteration of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interest. Suffice it to say, if Worston thinks that he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventually may yet be a little way off. For the present, he's moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told that he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren says you were looking for work. Mayhaps you should meet Warston and volunteer for his expedition?
More hammerbeaks. Lightless birds. Lightless birds. Uh-oh, there's fate nearby. We will probably run up on this fate. Don't know what the fate is about specifically, but we can find out. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, I'm not synced. Oh. That explains what's going on. I'm sitting there thinking that, like, why am I not doing damage to these things? I really should. Because I'm not synced. Uh-oh. Yeah. That should be it right there. Nice. Back to the hammer beaks. Wait, 2 more for them. Easy peasy. I mean, at this point, I'm a little out leveling this right now. What, I'm almost 14? Come to join. Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looked for some extra coin, volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you could do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I've got the time to spare, so I was taken to follow me around and even tell me when them not to. Ugh. But what the overseeing the search for the vein, I barely had a chance to visit the privy at a moment unless the entertaining younglings showed up. Can you give these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? I ain't going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move besides. So you'll have to carry me out. Have a cookie. A cookie? Well, if it really wants me to go home, then alright. But I want to next time. But Winston wants to play with us. Why won't he come out and play? Have a cookie. Wow, ginger cookie. I'd better save some for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. Winston's kind to us. I like him. But me? I want to eat it. But then again, I don't. Because then it'll be gone. But Winston can say thanks. And tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. I like playing with Winston. He makes me feel like he makes me sure that no bullies bully us. Have a cookie. Is worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was any happier. Neither enough food to go around, nor to work to earn it, but no shortage of contempt for the great and the good. remember thinking things could be better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside of the gates as bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here. So I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work that they're crying out for and pay them fairly. The mining companies often have profited from the suffering for too long, but in their hubris, they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we'll take them, adventure. We reclaim our dignity, and with it, our place within these walls. We found her. We found the vein. Winston, you must come see it. Already? Amazing. We leave at once. You join me, friend. Come bear witness to history in the making. Uh-oh. Ooh, hello. Ooh. This means there's going to be cutscenes in a quest. They're going to be synced down to it. Rolls bowls, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a bloody ruined city? God's damn idiot. What did we think we were going to happen? You'd strike it rich and get cozy with the order? While its masters and Uldor looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. Syndicate? Huh. Finally sunk in, has it? Look at this. Not all your friends deserted you. Seems one lucky boy. Now, you don't have to have you die alone. Mournful voice of creation, grant ye humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Who's spouting gibberish? Show yourself. Ain't part of the plan. Bloody hell's Lord Lutro's gonna make us kill you too? Oh boy. Strong enough to withstand this? Keep on going, Rocky. Hi. That golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. Damn, seems I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. I would comprise a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do justice. The songstress of Uldar herself could not rival your beauty. A sob. I've often heard it said that a bosom's beauty can move a man to love and long. But I never truly believed until I met you two desert roses. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye. Ain't their business suffering it. Bloody emulsion. Stirring them up, do you reckon? Another raid. I wager the caravan is carrying crystals much like the last. Truly mean to summon a primal. That quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. But tell me, where in this marvelous city might you lovely ladies be staying? At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. Result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. We have you to thank for them, don't we? Aye, this weakened etheric flow must surely be linked to Dolomut's descent. Of course, to the primals. Fine mess. But we must not lose hope. Uswa would know that what we do. We only trust in his judgment. Really a marvel of Charlian ingenuity. As if I could reach out and touch the aether. Focus. No more gallivanting like before. Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. Do this. This disturbance is recent. Sultan tree? Perhaps Papachon has willed of something to it? Looks like they gave you quite the thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. It was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The general? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great length to provide me with the means to detect aetheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might be not civiller just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The careful laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Liorito. I heard the blades mention him as they fled. Leave me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect that they have support from outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely slaughter us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe to linger here. Meet me at the coffer and coffin later. Till then, stay safe. I shall accompany Wisdend and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. But where's my mandate? I haven't yet properly introduced myself. I'm Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of Aether and Thalan. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope that next we meet under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Ah, wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. Oh, Thancred. He's a lover, not a fighter. He looks so young. Oh, okay, there's another fade up. Well, somebody else is doing it. Let's give a little hand, shall we? Ooh, there's 14. Pretty sure that's gonna finish it off. Nice. Okay, level 14. Bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed my own guards. God, I was a fool to trust those men. Ludorito owns the goddamn brass blades. Should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead. for all the hideous crimes seeking to change the law. Just a merchant, for God's sakes. And the ruthless bastard. And what of the monstrosity? Were those his own men? Begs belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Udon any longer, I'll be as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, oh damn it. If Lulurito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part stays secret. Beyond that, I don't want to know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek counsel from Mistress Mildred. She's helped countless adventures in her time. Mayhaps she may know what to do. Go quickly, my friend. Lodorito's spies may be watching. I can take him. I swear. I can kick that little spud's butt. Told her I told you. What the hell is this incompetent little runt down anyway? Rare as orders make like this. Should always be keeping the hammer breaking ribs on hand. Well, I'll be damned. Guess the girl found a way to get it after all. Thanks for the help, Betcher. Don't quite understand myself, but them fellows are straight. Said they don't like the mule way. Even though we could be using shards to refine silver faster and cheaper. Well, it ain't my guild, so that's how they want it. Just goes to show the Thunder Mage's Guild is more money than they know what to do with. Well, it's what I wouldn't do to have some of those kind of problems. Ooh.
You there? Help me. A mischief could stole my cargo. Thieving rats love everything that sparkles, and they made off with several coffers of precious gemstones. The overseer will flay me alive if he finds out. Beg you, help me get the gemstones back. The Quinn fled to the lair to the southeast. Follow the tracks and you're bound to find him.
I'm wondering. The big turtle. Aha, there's one. Okay, I think we're gonna have to cut through, huh? Don't mind if I do. Uh-oh. Pardon. I'm just here to steal shit that you stole from me first. And we're gonna have to cut all the way through. A little XP grind ain't gonna hurt nobody. feel like once you get used to the way the casting works in this game, it's fairly smooth. Like, you get used to like the way that spells like need to dodge out, so like you can start realizing like how far into a cast you can reasonably stay. Oh. Sometimes you'll be mid cast and you'll see that like that'll come up or something, and you'll have to figure out when can I actually get the fuck out of dodge or get in a rhythm for it. Like right there, I might have been able to hang in a little bit longer. And I feel like that's an important thing for this game later on, because the way that combat ends up working is that you really have to learn how to dodge and weave. Uh-oh. Yowza. Don't mind if I do. And you'll see like little shit like that where you gotta be careful of when you hit your buttons, because it tends to like auto target, which, you know, I don't know if that's actually something that I could change. I've never tried. I'm sure it's a setting or something, but you know. Man, they are respawning fast. Maybe we go out the back way. Might be better. I don't know what my aggro range is. Oop, there's one right there. Here. Yeah, like I had time for that one. Let's see here. Wait, we're out. Go turn this quest in. It's so weird to like look at my classes and see like only one.
You're back. Please tell me you've received the gemstones. Bless you, thrice over adventurer. Thank you. Thank you. You saved my hide, and it'll remain intact. Hard to believe that the Quillen used to be honest merchants. Some of them even lived in Ulda. But then the beastmen were banished from the city, and the Quillen lost their livelihood. Some turned to thieving and others petty crime to survive. Sad tale. But sadder most when the citizens don't care. Alright. Those pants are an upgrade. Alright. Okay, any other like little quests out here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. We're gonna take that holler. Back to Uda. Again, I think I mentioned it in the last video, that's like, if you're starting new with Final Fantasy 14, you want to try to save your gil as much as you can, because things are expensive. Travel is expensive. This is a way, using these porters is way more efficient, because you're not really earning much. And certainly, like, when you start, you don't have access to retainers, which is access to the bank system. So it's important for you to make sure that you're being as efficient as you can. So I'm only missing one more to finish out this rank 1. Is it in Central?
currently in Central. Down there. Let's go try to finish this out. You get a big XP bonus if you finish the entire hunt log. Not to mention just the XP from killing what you're supposed to be killing, but you get the big bonus there at the end. I think this first one is 2,500. Pretty good. It's like, yeah. But oh, there they are. I hadn't been down this way. All right. Easy peasy. These guys are level 3. I kind of wish they were higher. Bam. That's it. Sweet. Good chunk of XP. Now we've got access to rank 2. And if you hover over stuff, you can start seeing where things are. Where's the clutch? It's over here, right? You can see Thanalan, Central, Western, Eastern, Eastern. Each one of these base classes has one of these. So you can use these to get some XP for like an all class, which is nice. I think that's probably one of the things we're going to focus on when we start working on Arcanist next. But that's going to require going to the next city. Settle down, traveler. You got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Winston, on the other hand, is now a pariah, about to welcome around here as a rabid wolf. Poor bugger. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of a wrong man. Gordorito, chairman of the West Aldarian Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Nothal, and a member of the Signet. Didn't get where he was leaving those loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Else. Even if the Blades knew what was coming, it wasn't like none of them refused to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't tell this color your view of Ulda, traveler. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls to get what they want. But most of us are decent folk trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save that marked man. But I believe you did a good thing. And for that, you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you get rest a spell? I'll have the boys over at the Hourglass set you up a room. My treat. I'll just have a word with Opa Papalopas? Oh my. Whenever you feel like staying. Sweet. And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild levy or two. We have a lot of requests from the locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. Be a good way for you to earn yourself some gil. Usens can tell you more about the system and how it works, so go speak to him when you're interested. Aha! All right. Okay, this is a good point. So, okay. Worth mentioning for new people. So, when you see the circle with a question mark, or the exclamation point with a sun, that's the main quest line. You see a blue bubble with a plus. These are featured quests. You always want to get all the blue bubbles if you can. Ah, traveler. One had said you'd come over. I have take it you wish to undertake the many guild levies available for the Adventurers Guild? Guild levies mean by which we document requested assistance from the Sinistry and prior to assign them to adventurers possessing the necessary skills. From battlecraft levies that require extermination of monsters to tradecraft levies that require creation of goods. The tasks termed levy quests have many varies in their nature. Should you be interested, should your peak be interested, I suggest you make your way to Horizon and speak to Tatawa. He'll be happy to set your feet on the right path to completing your first levy quest. I promise I speak English. Promise. Let's check out the inn. So, what's good about the inn? Crystal Bell, that's for getting haircuts and stuff and changing your look. We don't have access to that. Summer's Bell, we don't have access to it yet. We haven't hired a retainer. That's basically your bank. Orchestration, you can change the music. You need orchestral rolls to do that, which, of course, this character has none. A ton to collect. It's really kind of cool. Nice comfy bed. You can actually log out here. The never-ending journey actually shows you all the quests that you've completed. You can like go back, especially if you want to see cutscenes. The armoire, well, this is meant to hide special items, or not hide, but have a place to store special items. Like all of this stuff that I have here can be collected, but I don't want to put that there. This is where I want to put it. Some would say the true end game. Oh, I don't have access. Damn it. The glamour dress. If you played WoW, it is essentially transmog. In-game minigames don't have access yet. Oh well, we tried. Thinking that maybe I could have access to the transmog, but you can see there's some wild stuff. Why are you in Winnie the Pooh colors, but you're elephant? Weird. Look, what the Cola dragged in. Good to see you, traveler. I had asked what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, I have to let you down before, have I? Wait, don't answer that. So it happens I know a fella by the name of Jonathan who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked me to send any looking for a way to work. You can find him over by Horizon, if you fancy. That's in the west of Thanalan, mind you. Just cross the bridge to the northern of the Scorpion Crossing and the road and we'll take you there. Knowing the circuses he'll deal in, might be some talk of royal family that might be interested in you as well. And why not make sure a Chocobo Porter on the journey to Horizon? If you have the guild for it, that is. You'll find the Chocobo stables across the way from the quicksand. Find Minigum. He'll sure straighten you out. Well, off you go then. I have an all day to be holding your bloody hand. Apparently, we are being pointed to Horizon. I still have a level... I haven't been in Drybone yet. I don't really have a reason to go to Drybone yet. But we're gonna go... Let's see. Alright. I'd like to go Horizon. Here we go. We're in Western Thailand now. See, we got some stuff right there for Horizon's Edge. Generally, the levels, you'll see where it says level 11 here, 12. Generally, when you're in those levels, you should see these around the area that you're questing, generally. Sometimes you have to go out of your way. There's a lot of things you can look into. They don't even know. Oh, Adventurers Plates is accessible. Kind of your profile when people look at you.
Traveler, I presume? Hi, Mildred said they'd expect you. I'm so have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from Port Vesper on the west, and trade we do. Ne'er a day goes by when Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchant and officials. They keep us running busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had a chocobo's legs and blades of my own. And, well, that's why I asked Mordred to send for me so many souls that might look for work. Well knows I've had plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you're ready to make one for yourself.
Ooh, we hit 15 already. Nice. Yeah. Most of the time, when it comes to gear, like kind of like in other MMOs, like as you're leveling, whatever's got the highest item level. So it happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste. And I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order hasn't arrived yet. If I keep my customers waiting any long, I could irreparably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services, and despite the assurances that it would be a simple affair, I've heard nothing how he departed from Copperbell Mines a day ago. Find that drunken stag and bring him his notice. I cannot afford any further delay. Okay. So lots of quests here. So I think we're going to do the levy first. A fine evening to you, adventurer. My name is Tontuan, and I'm in charge of the local levely quests here in Horizon. You come to the behest of Unsens, have you? Excellent. Allow me to set you on your first task. A simple one, mind you. Before I commit you to undertake official duties, I essentially need you to provide your sound body and mind. Take a moment to review the tasks outlined in the guild levy. Do you believe it's within your capabilities? I think we can do this. Marvelous. A word of warning. When near death, persons don't flee from their kin. Slay the beast quick, lest you become a meal for its mates. Alright. So, levies are a little different. So, we need to go to wherever this is. Using the map, it'll show you in the green. And then, once you've done it, you can hit initiate and start the quest. Then you'll have a certain amount of time to kill stuff before the quest is over. Now, the faster you do it, the better the XP rewards. So it's kind of important to try to go as fast as you can. But it's level 10, we're level 15. As you can see here, there's a difficulty rating. You can actually crank this up if you're like doing a whole bunch of them. We're definitely going to go up to the 4. All right, here we go. And when you're doing these sometimes, you will see treasure chests nearby. Oh, I didn't even get to it. Okay, if you go really fast, you can use this to let you, like, teleport back for free. To go turn it in. But of course you triumphed. Here's your well-earned reward. Difficulty, get a bonus. Speed of completion, get a bonus. There's the extra bonus. Given your stellar performance, I see no reason to deny you any official levies. The industrious individual like yourself has earned a great deal of coin here in Horizon. While I heartily encourage you to partake in guild levies, should you seek a different sort of challenge, you might consider joining a guild heist. If you wish to know more, pray speak to battle-worn Lost Rabbit. I would inform her of your success against the parasite, so no doubt she'll see your abilities. The rabbit's right here. You say a word of adventure. I could hear Tora quite well from over here. As this would be our first time joining us, allow me a moment to explain the detail of exactly what a guild heist entails. More the simple levelly quest, you, not quite realm-shaking from the Grand Company's outing, guild heist tests your ability to work together with small parties of battle companions to overcome a not-so-small obstacle. The duty is taxing, but the coin is decent, and you will be able to maintain the safety of Azorzia, as well as being one of her citizens. If what I describe appeals to you, pray speak to me again to join a guild heist. Alright, Duty Finder unlocked. So, Duty Finder. Here we go. All we've got access to is this right here. Oh, we're gonna queue up. 9 minutes and waiting, so we can go wander off and do something else. I generally don't do levies, but I'll do stuff like this. The most dire happens afoot. The most grave treacherous trespass. Some unprincipled knave has been flinching supplies from our storeroom. In order to apprehend this mortal, challenging rascallion, I procured 4 iron leg traps. To be completely honest, however, I'm entirely uncertain how these things work, so would you be so kind as to set them for me? Once you're done, please report to my fellow brass blade, Chidalan. He'll want to know the traps are set and are being put to the proper purpose. Looks like we got a queue. Didn't have to wait 9 minutes. Maybe we'll. Tank doesn't look like it wants to come in. Much like most MMOs, tanks and healers kind of rule the roost when it comes to actually getting stuff done. Greetings, adventurer. If you have a moment to spare, I have a proposition that will guarantee profitability and legitimacy for us both. Tell me, do you know of the pesset? The snail skin looks like it's a snake, except it's got 4 legs. Creatures won't petrify with their eye and the deadly gaze before moving in for the kill. I want to get my hands on their eyes of the serpent they called, and I need someone who knows how to handle their way with a wildlife. We're trying for the queue again. Hey! Alright, light party means we're in a party of 4. Seems as though I'm the only real low level. Whenever you see one of these circles, you have to kind of get in there to get anything to spawn. I'm waiting for the tank to get in there. We're gonna go. Bingo. Always do player recommendations. The friendly thing to do. I generally go for the healer. First time reward. Damn. And we're done. Okay. Easy peasy. Man, you putting traps out here? Fucking open. That seems dangerous. But check up how it puts its leg out here. What sense does that make? Okay, and then we got a little quest over here. Yeah, that eye generally means like a paralysis kind of effect. So you generally do not want to be in it if it's going off. Sorry, my dude. Oh boy. Looks like there's a fate going on over there. Think. No, we're headed this way. Oh, his name is literally Drunken Stag. I thought he was cussing at him. What you want? Them donuts product? Can send all the nose to see light, won't change a thing. The sun has closed the mines due to the incident in the depths. Goes damn shames too. Lost the damn hall, yes, over there in the chaos. New pair of boots. Don't mind if I do. The product you heard Darren going on about is a valuable gemstone known as a nasacite. I managed to dig up a good amount just before the mines closed off, actually. It up and hold it out even, and then the 12s but damn kobolds came along. Not any kobolds I've ever seen before, and only hungry for good rocks. They had eyes for the gemstones, and I had no choice but to oblige. Stone torches have had their hands full of excavating the mines, so I ignored the beast, even now. Their only concern is keeping people out, so please, friend, if you're willing to face the kobolds, why don't you bring my friend some nasarite? Adventurer, please. A moment, if you would. Do you mean to go into the mines? I fled for my life when those kobolds came. Only now I'm realizing I left my tool behind. Please, if you must retrieve them for me, my sharpened pickaxe, my old hammer, and my heavy sledgehammer. Without them, my life is over. Alright, there's a bomb. Well, that's a big bomb over there. Don't want to be in a bomb. I think I remember like actually dying here when I first started playing, because the bombs was just I accidentally aggroed like a whole bunch of bombs and just got roasted. Table cream. That is a fascinating name. Apparently need another bomb. Nice. Alright. I'm just going to clear out these guys around. Yeah. I might be in my 20s before I get out of Ulda. Alright. That's probably the last. Wondering what the Smiths are doing here, because I don't actually know. Well, 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 the mantle of adventure doesn't drape so awkwardly from your shoulders as it once did. While questing alone certainly brings its own rewards, you haven't truly adventured until you've delivered the darkest dungeon, stalwart combats at your side. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm, and these are best conquered with the company of trustworthy allies. And as such, advice holds true to many formidable foes that would crush your solitary adventurer. How one fights in a party, however, is often distinctly more different than how one fights alone. Thus we have constructed the Hall of Novice, where we endeavor to prepare those who are for those differences. The hall can be found just north of Aleport, in the western of Laotia. Within its walls, we offer our bludgeoning hero the bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge skills you need for tomorrow. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we're going to do this at another time, but yeah, that's good XP. It also gives you some good gear. And an XP ring. I think I mentioned it in the last session, but the XP ring is like good till level 30. Please find my sharp pickaxes, old hammer, and my sledgehammer. They'll mean more to me than life itself. I don't know why this very burly dude has turned into a southern belle for me. God bless you, I found out them. Oh, my beauties, I thought I'd lost you forever. Mine's all I've never done. It's all I ever known, and the copper bell is what it is now. It's time to move on to somewhere else. But without my tools, I just couldn't. I can't thank you enough, friend. You've done more for me than you ever know. How'd you fare, my friend? Did you find the royal nugget? Beautiful, isn't it? Rare than many stones and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nasa Nasa, once ruled as the Sultan. This should save Devon his troubles if there isn't enough. There's far less here than I found. I reckon the Colomos made a meal of that stuff. Bloody waste. I don't think we're ready for a helmet, but I'll go ahead and take it. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know how you can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of stun midgets have been harassing travelers along the road connecting Horizon to here. I've gotten it so bad from the brass blades, they've started paying folks to keep them roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that the swarms of tiny midgies could be so troublesome, then you haven't seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There are already some trouble and incidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Filippo know. He'll reward you for the trouble and maybe offer you more work. I know I saw something here. Yeah, it looks like there's two up there, but I think we can flip around here. Maybe find some. Ooh, I got a yawn on. It is late. That's Uno. There's another one. There's two. Oh, it's four. Like I didn't remember how many I actually had to get at. Thing. I'm gonna have to kill some of these guys to get out in the way. They'll aggro. So when you see that triangle beside their nameplate, that means that they are proximity aggro. They will come at you. But when you see the blue, they're not going to aggro. You gotta hit them to get them to come. You think that's four?
You've seen those traps from Blue Note, have you? Excellent.
Perhaps now we'll see who draws balls in the knapsack. Are those my leg traps in front of the gate? The trader's Chuckaboot might step right into that and lose a foot. I better disarm those things before someone important is horrifically injured. Yes, I know you were just following orders. It's Olympus, you see. He certainly means well, but disaster follows that man like a behemoth chasing a butterfly. Yeah, I was saying, I said, I was like, a Chocobo would go through there and get its foot snapped. Apparently I was not off in my thoughts. Is this thing better? Oh, that's a neat thing to mention. Like, there's a recommended gear button. We'll actually check what you've got in your armory to make sure that you're wearing the best stuff that you have for your class. The four-eyed serpent I want. Played as many apprentices as you might procure them. My eyes. Thank you, adventurer. What do you mean, these things, you might ask? Why, sell them, of course. They may not look much at first, but if you dip them in alchemical concoction, they transform into beautiful red gemstones. And these gemstones happen to fetch a handsome price in Garlean. Pristine ones aren't found in the Black Shroud, you see. As a merchant, it's my job to know such things. Yeah, see, that's not even an upgrade. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. What do I owe this? What do you mean you've slain how many swarms of sun midgets? You have the sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying Horizon long? If so, there's much more I can have you do to help us. I think we are going to be switching here. That. And that. What's the hat look like? No, that's a big no. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascend to the whereabouts of a missive that I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Lucifus has been stationed there, and ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it gone this long without reply. So I fear the courier may have met some sort of misfortune en route. She must have made it to the central Thanalan, or the brass blades that are on patrol in the roads between there and Scorpion Cropping would have seen something. But if she made it as far as the Black Brush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically a doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the Black Brush Station in central Thanalan. With luck, you'll find her quickly. Well, looking at the task you failed this morning, adventurer, I may have just the thing if you're feeling, squeamish. Here's the job. I need you to draw 4 bottles of blood from mongrels that roam the south of here. Once you have enough, take the foul fluid to the brass blade named Numazu. You should find him somewhere on the road to Horizon, bemoaning his terrible fortune, no doubt. Happy hunting! This is the 3rd quest in this playthrough that has requested me to get blood. I find this fascinating. Ooh, do I want to go all the way out to Vesper Bay yet? No, I'm sure I'll have a quest that's going to send me that way. But I do have a quest to hand me out here for the Scent of Mongrel. Did I learn jog or something? What is going on here? Oop, this is level 7. I'm a little high for the fate, so we're not going to worry about it. Ah, here we go. Mongrels. Oh, get off me. Haha. Bye-bye. Aww. Backing away. I want no piece of that. There we go. Last one. I'm glad they don't make me bend down and actually, get the blood myself. Ooh, I do have Lucid Dream now. Very useful for casters. It's basically like a little regen button, like a health pot. Where is this dude? Oh. Well, crap. I went the wrong direction. For some reason, I thought he was somewhere else. But we gotta go to Central Thailand anyway, so... it's on the way. So I should check to see. Yeah, we gotta go Central. Anything else Western here? Yeah, we haven't went to Eastern yet, so that's over in Drybone. Questing for ARR, I will say they did a really good job of just kind of breadcrumbing things out so that you're going to places you need to go.
What do you want with me then? Onward, blood. Thank the gods. Now I can finally head back to Horizon. Mongrels are natural enemies of most predators you see. Throwing a little thick blood onto the fire, the resulting stench sends the beast skin fleeing for palms around. Making light work of the patrols. As long as we have a steady supply of the nasty stuff, I wager we can guess the brass blades are picking short straws to kill mongrels all the time. Thanks to you, I'm off to enjoy a hot meal and a tankard. May Thrall's golden halls await you in the afterlife.
Alright, and now we're in Central.
Huh? A letter? Aye. I've got Flumple's missive right now. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. I've got to tend to my bird's injured first leg. Aw. Even the minor on the cuts can fester and be ignored. Flumple'll send it to you, right? This is a pressing matter. Why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope is just past the Black Brush Station up to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river.
Down by the railroad track. That's a big turtle. That's a very big turtle. Cool. We'll go for it. Nice. Okay. I just need one more of those. Run across one. Be nice. I like calling turtles Stanleys. It's kind of a family thing. Wrong direction. Down here. So there's like little quality of life things that I'm not recognizing. Like, I don't know what this jogging thing is about. Like, when did we have jogging? Things I don't notice. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? Lupa sent you all this way because of a late letter? The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my admonitions, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. Brassblades don't give a quill's arse about this settlement. No one, Oldon, does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. Refugees, their protectors, and you will be too if you're ever seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave. Think you might take a quick little break. Okay. And we're back. Got a little water. Got plenty of quests here to work on. Doing all this talking. Don't suppose you'd be weird looking for a favor from a miner that's on down on his luck, and would you? Rumor is a man named Bergener at Blackbrush Station is looking to take on miners. I'd go see him myself, but my wife's been taken ill and needs tending to. If you'd be so kind as to take my application to Bergener Fellow, I'd be in your debt. You look as if you put down a few beasts in your day. Mind putting a few more down? A friend of mine is taken ill, and I simply must have a giant toad secretion from the liver of a toxic toad to treat him. 2 vials should suffice. If you can find the nasty creature in the unholy hair, do me a favor. I beg you, my friend will die without the treatment, please. Thank God you're here, adventurer. You must help us. The other day, I spied bandits from Quivermass selling gemstones to smugglers. And not just any stones, raw nashite. With that kind of wealth, you could purchase finer arms than the Saltsworn. After that, you certainly seek revenge on the people that lost hope, who defied them in the past. They'd slaughter Lurific and anyone else who fought back, and then they'd have their way with me and the others. Spare us from this horrible fate, adventurer, I beg you. Steal the nashite from the Quivermasses and bring it to me. Did you just say they're gonna rip her? Like, is that a thing? Gonna have their way? I thought I told you to get out of here. Wait. Looking for a chance to do some good? Well, I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventures, the lot of you. Fine. Listen well. A band of outlaws are taking up revelance in the Quivermass on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself as a Antoine Quirlin, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on people of lost hope, robbing of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and retaliate against lost hope. But you, however, are not known to these bandits and their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. We're off to kick some butt. Kick some butt of fiends. Alright. Crossing the river. Some big ants. Like big ants. I think the frogs are down here. Truth be told, this is one of my least favorite mobs in this game. Because about what's about to happen. That. Every time. Thankfully, there's a long-ass cooldown on it. Here we go, running. Running. Oh, I still need more of these guys for the quest. Here we go. We're running. Lou. I'm here for some frog legs. Aha. Was there anything else here? Ooh, right there. Gektar. So another game that I play frequently is Final Fantasy. Is Magic the Gathering. And it is about to have a Final Fantasy expansion come out that I am far, far too excited about. I think my wallet's prepared for what's going to happen to me. But gonna happen. Gonna be bad. I know. Eight dry bone, bone, foothalls. I think I've killed everything that's in the quest here. Just gonna go up this hill. I'm really thinking that I might get to like level 20 or something like that. Broken. Oh, nope, I got... That's hilarious. There's a hunting log for potatoes. Alright. Our first humanoid targets. We gotta cut our way through. Is that a monk? Yeah, it is a monk. It just healed himself. Yeah, he ain't doing anything to me. That would be pretty bad if I decided to run in there guns blazing. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see if I can grab that Nazarite right there. Anything respawns. I can remember grinding here back in version 1.0. It's something you had to do back in the day. Baron von Quirion III Esquire. You're very toast, my friend. Now I might pull both of these. Oh no, that's weird. Down the potatoes go. Alright. Bam. We're out. I feel like I remember like grinding on these spiders and stuff originally because like the XP, like you just didn't have the XP bonuses that you have now, and it was very different in 1.0. The game was rougher, I think is a good way to put it. Must have 2 vials of the guilt toad secretion in the liver of the toxic toad. My friend doesn't have much time left. I've got it. Oh, bless you. You've not a moment too soon. After some light preparation, I'll be able to give this to my friend. He is always a weak heart. Were he rich, he would have taken the meals and reagents he needs. And we would have no such need for foulness for these bile toads. Sigh. Sorry, I'm stopping in the middle because I'm like trying to kill mosquitoes. Aim in the doors. Hope is not all that's lost here. Ill and good health are scarce as well. A necessary evil in a nation such as Uldar, I suppose. You at the top feast and flourish, while those at the bottom starve and suffer. Yeah. I feel like I just want to go America. It's probably. It's so unbearable having to watch from the shadows for these bands to sold their precious gemstones. The Necessite. Excellent work, adventurer. You've dealt with those bandits and gave them a crippling blow. Finally, after being consigned to the shanty towns for moons, a chance to improve the plight of the people, of course. Yes, improve their plight. I shall put the Nazarite to good use, don't you worry. I believe her. I so believe her. Alright, I think we have some stylish glasses. Very nice. Goes nice with my earring. Oh yeah, those are upgrades. My toes are exposed. My. So is it done? Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Udal is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the syndicate, but none of that wealth trickles down to the small folk. It's all a murmurous farce. One day, I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. And my time has passed, and the brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. Alright. Level 18. Ooh, fire too. Those fire damage. Oh, okay, so that's an AoE fire. Okay. Cool. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now. In my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fluma. Although it's old, it's an ornamental dagger and it belongs to the brass blades of the rose. I should have given it to that boy before I came here. It's like an old country western song. Last braids of the rose. State your business quick like. I'm busy. Another miner looking for work it is. Let's see. Everything looks to be the order. Alright. I'll go ahead and add them to the list. These refugees are the bloody 12 cent. They break their backs for next to nothing and we'll wash them up. They're always ready to take another one on the spot. Poor fools dig up pebbles worth more than they'll ever see in their whole lifetime. It can be a right cruel place at times, but I ain't one to change what ain't broke. Alright. So, I need to go there, but I haven't had a reason to go I haven't had a reason to go there yet, so I'm not doing it. We're going Horizon. I don't care. Oh, you only take me to Uda? Really? Well, I guess we're walking. I'm not that far away from Zonan. I thought there was a porter, but I guess there's not. Now I know I could teleport there, but it's, again, I'm trying to save my gil. These days on my main, I really, honestly, I don't care about gills so much. I don't really have much to spend it on. But I remember always being tight on money when I was first leveling up. Maybe things have changed. I mean, it has been a while since I tried to do this. I will say there's definitely been some changes. Like the quality of life changes seem interesting. Like, I just don't remember a jog feature after you use your sprint. See here. Duration, 20 seconds. Grants jog when it expires. I don't remember that being a thing. I really don't. Don't need sleep there. Might put the quick right there, though. Boosted scales. Ah, traveler. I received word from Captain Lorfric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the Brass Blades of the Rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Lorfric said I could have it? Must be some mistake. Couldn't possibly mean that... No, of course not. I'm not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. You're a good potato. Brass Braids of the Rose have needed your assistance once more, traveler. Thermal mages from the ossuary have been presenting a
surveying of the footfalls for the ancient relics there. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Bill has sent only a handful of brass blades. Despite his assurances to the contrary, a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I'd have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray, travel to the footfalls and speak to Tormund. And away we go. Fishy, fishy, fishies. Fishy, fishy, fishies. Bugs. Fish. A belated venture? Come to help? I ain't heard nothing from Captain Bill about this. He said trust men only. And it wrote, I've got this under control, and the basis so this operation ain't got nothing to do with the mama. Boy's got a stick up his arse for the size of a saboteur. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay in Horizon. That's mean. That's mean. Who's the thermogist here? It's just a random one? Not one of the brothers. Since you're here, you might as well make yourself useful. The summoners are swarming around the site and disturbing the thermogist's work, which means we've got to slaughter the lot of them. Can't help us by culling out 6 of the beast. Let me know when you're finished. Hey, adventurer. Mind running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Captain Benwin's plans of some festivities for the thermoses, you see, and he'll be wanting to treat them to the finest food to drink. Nothing for the best for our distinguished guests, huh? Head west and south to the village and tell Raph that he's delivered a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. It's time to get some fish and burn them up. So now we're starting to catch up on level. Like, these are 12. I am 18 right now, but like, things are starting to get a little faster, I think. Still haven't done a dungeon yet. I mean, I've done a light party with the guild heist, but nothing crazy. Ooh, that's a boss fight over there. Ooh, those little crabbies. We need the crabbies. Big shells. I think I need, what, one more? What level is that one?
13. Yeah, I don't know that I'm ready for that. I mean, I'm 18. I have not died yet. I am trying not to do that. Something cool. That is a name. That is absolutely a name. I think if somebody else was taking that thing on, I probably would jump in on that. But as it stands right now, I don't know that I need to. I'm wondering. Nobody's touching it. Alright. But I'm about to hit 19. Much obliged, Avenger. That's 6 fewer but on to pester our guests. Group had told the Thermagers could have brought their own escort from the city, but seeing as they wanted to take a gander at the ruins this close to Horizon, the officers reckoned that we could help with responsibility for any incidents regarding. So, here we are. It ain't much work, but we still gotta stay on guard. The opener is so much more than just nibbles at one of these toes. We're liable to lose all of ours. Alright, so we're headed down. And down this way anyways. I tell you what. Do I have health pots? 160 hit points. I got... Screw it. We're going. Alright, alright. We're gonna see if I can crank this out. Alright, alright. About half. Yep, we're gonna hit a pot. Oh boy. Uh-oh. I think we're gonna do a little of that. We're out of here. Not dying today. Not doing it. Is he still asleep? Oh. That's actually kind of funny. Hey, have you some time to spare, some old fisher's wife's friend? I've nets that need to be tended and could probably use them tell. These nets have been hanging here to be used to haul in fish. Problem is, in the doing, they dredged up all sorts of manner of junk from the sea's bottom. I'd be grateful if you pick up any debris that you might find. Thank you, dear. That's one less chore I need seeing to. I tell you, it ain't no easy thing being a fisherman's wife. When you're not meddling with nets, you're pitching sails. I'm praying the lemon's still in the water and the heart full of hull. Still, I wouldn't trade in this hard work for anything. How sweet. I appreciate the XP. Ugh. What a pain in the bloody ass. Who do these Limsons think they are, anyway? Just look at all this. A merchant from Limsa Laminza dumps this junk where he's shipped out. Claimed it wasn't fit for selling, and he just up and left it. Barbarians. What passes for etiquette across the Strait of Mythor? I don't suppose I could ask you to clean up the rest for me, please? I've picked up so much junk already, I might as well be seeing my fair share to gag me. A bottomless toolbox. Decaying veggies. A splintered crate. Those crabs everywhere, ain't it? Empty decanter. A holy cup. Unsold pot. Feed-in sack. Or decaying veggies. Lovely. Thank you, friend. Seeing this place clean again does good for my spirit. Although I suppose the other Limsman merchants might be here before long. Leave more filth behind. I hate my life. Oh, that's an improvement. Gloves. Okay, and then I think we've got a pair of pants. Fresh fish from Captain Boswire. Of course, of course. We'll do our best, sir. Unfortunately, we had a prior catch in the recent days on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise that their catch will be as pleased. But don't worry, sir. The captain will have his fish, I swear it. Weapon upgrade. You're an adventurer, aren't you? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Quivering Mass were in their cups. I overheard them discussing plans. It seems they've collected gemstones stolen from the Copperville Mains. Azarath, I think I've heard one say. They're meant to meet a co-conspirator soon at the Footfalls. What would you say? Illicit exchanges and shadowy deals? The brass blades cannot abide by such malfeasance. Give my eavesdropping, traveler, but I came to Crescent Grove to merely thank you in person.
Never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. Must act quickly. We're to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Billet at once. No, wait. You mustn't. Oh, gods. You must stop them before it's too late. Captain Billet himself is working with those bandits. Oh boy. Our little buddy's gonna get smacked around. The potato will become mashed potatoes. Oh no. Not mashed potatoes. I'm coming, little buddy. What am I? I'm in combat for something? What? Here we go. Captain Miller, sir. I discovered something shocking. Something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from the Copperbell mines and... Wait. Those gauntlets, those boots. Why, you're one of Quinlan's men, sir. That man's a thief and a scoundrel. And? What of it? His coin's good. That's what counts. Why, Captain? Captain Quinlan, are you working with these men? Can't be. I told you to stay in Horizon, Flimmer. Didn't have to be this way. They'd get their Nazarite, I'd get my gill, and none would be the wiser. But sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Leodoretto finds out? You goddamn fool, don't you see? I'm acting under the authority of Lord Leodoretto himself. No, that can't be true. Why do people think I joined the Brass Blades, Fluma? Serve and to protect. We're not the Bloody Flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, Venture, do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I'm Sir Baron von Quivend the Fourth Esquire. You killed my brother. Now, I'm going to return the favor. Well, that settles it. Clearly, everyone's best interest is that both of you die. Bitch, please. Alright. We're gonna do that little bit right there and go like this. And say no more to you. I don't need that fire on me. One down. Ooh, brass blades. All right. Time to go. My dude. Ooh, healing. That's nice. Well, I'm not getting slapped by that. That's enough, Baywin. Your partner is dead and your plan is undone. No reason left to fight.
Turn off this logic. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will show you no mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Whereas men who couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lidorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brassblade was using his name to advance his own personal agenda. He knows? Seven hells. But I'm a captain, he wouldn't. I was a captain once too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You done the brass blades of the Rose proud. Captain Lorik, Captain Benleth, he said that Lord Lidorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Belwyn's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better, and that each and every one of us is out for coin? Mere excuses just to justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sods, but some will probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there's men like you, Floma. Men true and good, whom small folk respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the roads need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Captain! Thank you for all your help, traveler. The captain and I will escort Captain Benwood back to Horizon. Maybe a visit in town when you return. Look at those pink cheeks. I feel like I'm doing most of the humans in like a southern voice, and I don't know if I'm gonna have any consistency, but Welcome back, traveler. So much has happened. The Captain Berwin was arrested and stripped of his rank, which means the brass blades of the Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one's designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Doubtless this will be only a temporary arrangement. I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, traveler, for your service to the Sultanate. You're a true hero. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In efforts to ascertain the full extent of my former captor's corruption, we've been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search has unearthed a sealed letter addressed to a man named Olwyn. But he has one of the Sultanate's sworn elite. He could no other reason why he should have any dealings with Balin. Now know the former captain was consorting with the coalition of criminals. Could it be that Orn was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information, until now. Chosen you, traveler. Prepare this letter to Mistress Moldred in Quicksand, and relate the circumstances of his discovery. Not only will she be a staunch supporter of the Sultanate, but she might be able to inquire why the Sultan's sworn is there. She'll know what's best to do to proceed. I'm telling you, Muldred's got all the power. Everybody likes her. Everybody's just like, yeah, she knows what's up. All right, we're going back to Uda. We're riding, Chuckaboo riding. Already 19. I think we started at 16, so we've gotten a few levels. I think, maybe it was 15. We're almost 20. And I still haven't done the level 10 Thermal Mage quest. So I haven't been told to go to Drybone. Oh, there's a turtle. Oh, we're getting off. Dismount. Don't mind if I do. He's only level 12 too, so this should be easy. We'll finish that quest up. Nice. Cool. Got that hunter log done. We're going to Central next, I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. We can... That was a ghost. You know, I haven't chosen a pet. I should have a minion out, I think. I've got a few to choose from. Now, personally, I am partial to Moogles. Speaking of Moogles, why are all the Moogles out? Oh, it must be... Oh, it's... Okay, they must be running an event at the Golden Saucer. That's a cool one whenever we get that point. I like the Golden Saucer. Ah, Traveler, it's been too long. Darren tells me you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I am grateful for everything you've done with the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seediest side of our city, you continue to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folks around here love you for it. What's this? Looks like you've got something to say. So that's what this is all about. Wilma was thinking that Owen might be in league with Baywin. This letter could be proof of something shady. Well, he isn't need to worry. Owen's as loyal to the Sultan's Sworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't the one who... Oh, hells, I got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Traveler, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear you'll keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Yeah, we're going bitter end. Hopefully it's not bitter. But better. Can I count on your discretion, Traveler? If so, listen closely.
The outside world believes Uda to be the Sultanate, ruled by Sultana Namo Unnamo. Truth is, though, the 6 wealthiest citizens who hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be as that may, the Sultan has still got support from the people. But she might struggle to even keep that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan sworn who was charged with guarding it that night. I'll bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with that crown. It can't be a coincidence that the man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter to Owen of all people at a time like this. You need to take this to the man himself, traveler. Tell Mordred sent you, and that it concerns a lost heirloom. It looks as though the fellows need your help. I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it.
We're off to find the crown. I think we may stop with the questing for just a moment, and I think I'm going to do the smiths. So, we're going to get started. So these are cool because they're like single queue situations. Let's proceed with the brief. This exercise, you'll learn avoidance. I'm not going to read all this because this is kind of self-explanatory stuff. I feel like most people that have done any kind of MMOs or RPGs or anything like that these days probably get the gist. This is a new player thing. It's teaching you the basics of the game, which is cool, mind you. They added this like... Gosh, when did they add this? I can't remember now. Stormblood? I think Stormblood? I think I got added in Stormblood. There's a space of time that I played. So I played all of Heavensward, which is the expansion after ARR. I played all of ARR. And then I skipped Stormblood. And I came back for Endwalker. Not Endwalker. Shadowbringers. I came back for Shadowbringers. And then I started Penelope then and started from all the way through. So I missed out on a lot of that expansion as far as it going through normal. But oh, he's just waiting for me. I've got a void, I think. At the yawns. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be damaging or I can't remember. It's teaching you basic dodge, that kind of thing. And what all the shapes of dodging are. Final Fantasy's combat system is much more like a dance. There's different shapes and stuff like that. Like there's even more shapes than what is showing off right here. You can see I'm still doing my rotation. Now we're gonna get both. Okay. We've got to get out of here. Oop. Yep, don't want no piece of that. There we go. Easy peasy. Pick up some nothing. All right, and get some gloves for my triple. So, and the set of gear actually looks really nice. But what's nice is that they have it for every type of class. So like there's ranged DPS, which is basically casters and bards. And they've got one for melee DPS, and they've got one for tanks, and they've got one for healers. So if you want to learn how to play the classes and make sure that you can actually be effective to start, this is a good place to start. Plus, once you get to the end, there's an XP ring, which we want. And I want to go ahead and grab now. I'm at 20. I think it's good till 30. I can really get the XP grinding on this particular class before we switch. And Arcanus is definitely... I think Arcanus is maybe the friendliest new... Like, if I were to pick a particular class in this game, I think Arcanus is like the best new player-friendly situation. Okay. What am I doing? I didn't even pay this one. Assist allies in defeating a target. Okay. We're going to be helping out. Really, this is kind of like rotation help. We're going to be working on rotation. Okay. This is pretty easy stuff. I'm actually kind of really excited to do Arcanus at the appropriate level to level it up, because when that's one of the classes in this game that's changed a lot. It used to be pretty terrible, but now it's got this really fun rotation. Like, they've really done a good job of like fixing classes, in my opinion, and making them fun. All right, level 20. Bring out your dead. I'm loving it. All right. New pair of boots. No longer got my toes out. Okay. What's this one? Coordinate with your allies and defeat the enemy. Okay. All right, let's get it started. Okay. I think the one on the right is a monk. I think we're gonna go for the caster first. I think that's what we're doing. We definitely wanna knock that homeboy out. Like, if the NPCs were smart, they'd be coming at me. 'Cause I am the one packing all the ammo out. Easy peasy. All right. Let's see what. Okay, so we've got the comp. Does it actually show all the exercises? Okay, cool. So we've got just a few more to go. Wait, I thought no. Okay. I think this naturally unlocks around 15. So if you get to level 15 and you haven't done this yet, highly recommend. Little black and white set. Now we're gonna have to do our rotation and attack and try to dodge. So like sort of what we were doing in the very first one, except this one is actually shooting for that. Okay. Again, I think we're going to be targeting Homeboy, but I think the big dude is going to try to chain me and stuff like that. So we will see what we have to do or not. Okay. I was thinking that like I might. Oh, did I just get hit? Oh, I was looking at a mosquito because I just see another mosquito. Uh-oh. Uh-uh. Yeah, I'm not getting hit twice. We are not doing that shit. Uh-oh. Woo! I think if you get hit like 2 or 3 times, it actually like fails you. Sweet. Got a pair of pants. Here's looking good. We're moving right along. Yeah, 15. I think these are done at 15. I really like glasses for this character. Maybe it's because I wear glasses, but maybe that's the deal. I don't know. Ready to go? All right, let's do it. Stay alert. Oh. For reinforcements. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Alright. It's telling me to stay alert. So, oh, there they are. I think we're gonna do this little number. No aggro for me. Oh, there he goes. Owie. I really prefer you not, like, hitting me in the face. That'd be great. Easy peasy. All right. I imagine at 15, this is pretty good XP to push through. Looks like it's 1400 per. Not bad. I mean, it's pushing me through a little bit. Manipulate the battlefield. Okay. I'm ready, man. Let's go. Bring it on. Give it to me. I think... Is that... Okay. I think... And man the gate. Let's go. I'm looking for something. Oop. No, not for you, sir. I don't appreciate you blowing at me. Have that. Thank you. Easy. All right, sweet. Yeah. See, that's a cool looking cape. With a fluffy collar. All right, this is the last one where we'll get our ring. Yeah, let's go. I was waiting for the fight to start. Got an ad? Another ad coming. Get it off the healer. I wonder if I should try to sleep that, maybe. I haven't thought about that. Alright. Let's see what happens. I think it's an AoE, right? Okay. Little bastard. Stop doing that. Swap to some priority fire. Sure, I got another one coming. Yep. There we go. Ooh, big boy. Oop, we're getting out. Did he spit at me? I think he spit at me. That looked like a gigantic booger. He's trying to throw that booger again. I'm really not interested in booger time. Ooh, I hit my mate. Ooh, I gotta stay over here. I hit my healer. And my healer is not healing themselves. Not good. There we go. All right. Eat. Now we've got ourselves a 30% XP ring. Yeah, we're gonna go right there. Okay, cool. All right. I think this is a good stopping point. Let's step away for the night. Team fitting, oh. I can appreciate that. Well, that's it for me. I am going to maybe do that myself and go crash in bed. So, ta-ta for now.